Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. Tasha Kay's husband Cheickna H Kebe is a Malian national who has worked in the restaurant businesses for over 20 years. Tasha Kay met Cheickna in 2006 when they both were working at a restaurant known as Houston's, and Cheickna eventually proposed to Tasha a day after her arrest for driving with no registration and a suspended license. They were then living in Atlanta, Georgia. They have lived together since then, and it's alleged they are parents to at least 3 children, the eldest named Tantu and then the other named Lamine. They also seem to have a son who appears on her Instagram, but SOS Media couldn't confirm these allegations. Tasha Kay has been supportive during her husband's problems, notably in November 2020, when a YouTuber named Ra Ali alleged that Tasha Kay's husband Cheickna cheated on her and also revealed that he had had a son with one of her best friends. Tasha stepped in and addressed this cheating allegation on her YouTube video, claiming that Ra Ali had created a fake cheating story on her husband, and even dared Ra's alleged friend to show up with the child at her show for a DNA testing procedure. Based on this exhibited confidence, she displayed complete faith in her husband. Now, another trying moment is yet again going to take them through another test. Tasha Kay's husband Cheickna Kebe has been subpoenaed in order to disclose their finances to the bankruptcy court. This comes after Tasha Kay's bankruptcy declaration to support her failure to pay money owed to sensational rapper Cardi B. Cardi B, whose real name Belcalis Almansar, sued Tasha in 2019 over what her lawyers called a malicious campaign on social media and YouTube aimed at hurting Cardi's reputation. The star's attorneys said they had repeatedly tried, and failed, to get her to pull her videos down. Following a trial in January, jurors sided decisively with Cardi B, holding Tasha liable for defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. They awarded more than $2.5 million in damages and another $1.3 million in legal fees incurred by Cardi B. Judge William Ray later issued an injunction forcing Tasha to pull the videos from the internet. In September, Cardi's attorneys warned Judge Ray that Tasha might use the delay caused by her appeals to avoid paying. During the litigation, Kebe bragged publicly that she had taken steps to insulate herself from a judgment. There had been online reports that Kebe had moved from Georgia to avoid enforcement of the judgment. A month later, Judge Ray ruled that Tasha would need to either immediately pay Cardi B or secure a bond covering the entire amount while she appealed, but it remains unclear if she ever did either. But eventually, Tasha Kay lost her appeal after the Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit concluded that the content creator, who has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, failed to provide enough compelling evidence of her innocence. Now, after all this, Tasha Kay, whose real name is Tasha Kebe, filed a petition in Florida to file for bankruptcy and listed her assets as in the $50,000 to $100,000 range. This is noticeably a far cry from the $3 million she owes Cardi B. Her assets are listed as a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado worth $46,000, $2,750 worth of furniture, $500 worth of electronics, $2,500 worth of clothes including 2 Louis Vuitton purses, and a Coach person. She also has some jewelry including her engagement and wedding rings that's worth $600,000 and a checking account at Chase Bank with less than $100 in it. Soon after filing for bankruptcy, SOS Media ran an opinion in which a conclusion was reached that the probable major reason why Tasha Kay was doing this was to avoid paying Cardi B that money she owes. Besides being indebted to Cardi B, Tasha Kay's debt also includes $53,000 owed on the car, an undisclosed amount in back taxes to the Internal Revenue Service, $6,000 to American Express, some legal fees, $3,000 to Bank of America, of course the $3.38 million owed to Cardi, and $5,000 owed to Discover Bank. She also shared that what she does have now is about $13,000 and that her husband Cheickna brings in about $17,000. Tasha alleges she is a mother to 2 and most of this income goes to the household needs, leaving her with only about $7,000 to her disposal. None of these declarations has fazed Cardi B from putting in more effort into getting her money from Tasha Kay in the last few months. Sincerely, we do believe that probably Cardi is not doing this for the money but rather to show Tasha Kay that life is not about doing whatever pleases you, because we eventually get to account for our actions and deeds. There has been very high suspicion by the public and accusations from Cardi B's lawyers that Tasha K was not telling the truth about her bankruptcy, and that she had hidden assets and sources of income just to evade paying her debt. But if this is true, hiding assets in bankruptcy seeking is never a good idea. They have cited the couple owns an undeclared house in France, owns Kebe Studios, Yellen Entertainment and Mona Lisa Brown Company among other Kebe entities. Some individuals think that if they do not list all of their property, they can trick their licensed insolvency trustee and keep the assets, but this would be a huge mistake as it is illegal in line with the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act. Filing bankruptcy is meant to be a transparent process. By being honest about your debts, income, and expenses, you can expect your debts to be cleared in return. Otherwise, you could also be subject to criminal penalties for hiding the truth and also continue to owe all of your debt. By not telling the truth, you could face penalties for bankruptcy fraud for up to $250,000 and you could even be imprisoned for up to 20 years. The trouble has for sure started. Tasha K's husband has been requested to provide all information from March 21, 2019 on all asset transfer documents to family or any other relatives, irrespective of where they live, inclusive of the United States and Africa. He has also been requested to provide all other financial documents including credit card transactions, tax returns, detailed listings and photographs of all household furnishings, a complete list of assets, social media earnings, any cemetery plots, insurance details among others. If you can recall, Cardi B from the very start accused Tasha K of hiding vast amounts of money in Africa. If these suspicions turn out true, then Tasha K will have not lived up to her words. Tasha K has always warned people about leaving behind digital footprints of whatever they do. Let's hope she won't fall into the same, because money and property transfers can never fail to leave digital footprints behind. The IRS will always be keen to monitor such transactions. According to the wealth psychologist Stephen Goldbart, co-founder of the Money, Meaning, and Choices Institute, sudden wealth syndrome is a term given to a psychological condition where the overwhelming pressures of unexpected or abrupt fortune can develop into emotional and behavioral afflictions. This sudden influx of challenging emotions can cause an individual to adopt self-destructive behaviors. It all looks like Tasha K has been starstruck and has become a part of this ideology, putting a lot at stake, including her money, source of income, and strain on her marriage and family. As we still look at this bankruptcy court development, we shouldn't forget to look at how events elsewhere have also been unfolding. We remain highly speculative that Banjin is probably going to sue Tasha K together with the Bureau of Prisons Officer A, who leaked R. Kelly's confidential information to Tasha, which she in turn shared with the government prosecutors and witnesses in both R. Kelly's New York and Illinois trials. This unrevealed Bureau of Prisons Officer A and Tasha K clearly broke the law, and it's possible that R. Kelly's lead attorney Jennifer Banjin could sue them anytime soon. Sadly, this would further complicate Tasha K's current situation. Thank you for watching today's video, brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.